There we go. Okay. All right. What's going on, guys? Jacob Orth back here with another video of Jacob's Life from Vegas, coming to you guys with the lovely Lacey.
Hey.
So Lacey's here today because we're talking real estate, and today I want to talk about something for a lot of you that are getting ready to move here, but you need to sell your place. And I've gotten comments on this, and I'm sure you've had people.
A lot.
Yeah,
yes.
every scenario you've dealt with, because you know there's no shortage of different scenarios that can happen when people are trying to sell their home. For those of you that are trying to sell your home before you move here to Southern Nevada, so whether you're in New York or Alaska or North Dakota or wherever, and you need help getting that home sold, we're going to go over some tips today that help you get that done so you can get here to Nevada and start your amazing life here in the Vegas area.
That's right, baby. Kick it off the right way.
Yeah, so we're going to go over with 5 tips here that Lacey's going to take over, and she's going to give these tips to help you sell your home and get here to Nevada. Remember, if you need help with this, link is down below. You can get a hold of her and the team to go through this process, okay?
Thank you.
So let's go ahead and get it started. No particular order.
Okay.
Let's go with the first thing.
Couple things before I jump in, just because I want to make sure. If you are looking to move to Vegas and want to sell your home or have to sell your home wherever you live, does not matter where you live, please let us know in advance, because we've actually vetted really amazing real estate professionals throughout the nation that can represent you on that side and then partner with us to get you here faster. I mean, the goal is obviously to get you started on your new life in Las Vegas. So in order to do that, we got to make this thing work. So the other thing I want to say is selling your house kind of sucks. And I just want to be very real about that, because it's a really hard thing to go through. Number one, you're letting go of a place that you've called home for however long it's been. Number two, letting people and strangers come in and out of your house and hearing their feedback about your house might not feel that great. And it's also crappy to have to keep your house spotless for as long as it might take to sell your house. So those are just be prepared, fully prepared.
Okay.
A couple of tips for you to help this process go faster and to get your butts out here so you can start your Las Vegas life. Number one, depersonalize that house. What the heck does that mean? So I don't know if you're like me, but I like taking pictures. I like taking pictures of my kids. I like putting them on the walls. We have a lot of stuff around our family and our house that looks like it's our house for a reason, because it's our house. If I was going to sell my house tomorrow, I would be taking down every single picture, artifact, and even like names on the walls, even the stuff like this behind me here where it's like a little bit more personal. Strip it down, put it in a box, and say goodbye to it until you get to Vegas. Because I don't know about you, but when I walk through a house, I don't want to see someone else's kids or someone else's pregnancy photography, or I don't want to see any of that. I don't want to even see your bills on the counter, because then it doesn't feel like my own. So you want to basically remove any opportunity that could dissuade somebody from liking your house because they don't feel like it's ever going to be their home. So really good tip. Yeah. Declutter is the next one. So depersonalization is number one. There's a lot of DDDs. Declutter is the next one. Now, when I say declutter, a lot of us have different viewpoints of what decluttered looks like. Some of us live a minimalist life. I have a feeling you live a minimalist life.
You might be you might be onto something.
I've never seen your place, but I have a feeling it's very minimalist. And that's because he's just a kind of a minimalist kind of guy. He doesn't buy stuff he doesn't need, you know, very much so. I am not a minimalist. I'm just not. You come to my house, you're going to see cool artwork. You're going to see funky little things on the shelves. He knows. He's seen it. So, you know, for me, to declutter means that I'm probably gonna have to actually get furniture out of my house, because I do have a lot of it. It still feels good to me, but it may not feel good to the person who wants to buy the house. They may be someone like Jacob who walks in and goes, I can't even tell how big this room is because there's too much furniture in here, or whatever. So decluttering that room and especially small spaces, pull as much furniture out of there as you can, pull stuff off the walls, make it as clean as possible so that, again, people can imagine their stuff in that space. I cannot tell you how many times I've shown houses here where we walk through and we're going, oh my God, it's so big. This is so large. I can't get over it. It only says it's 1,400 square feet, but it really feels like it's 2,000 square feet. And then we get to the garage and we open up the garage and it's like, boom, oh, we just bumped into like 17 armoires and hutches and beds and all that stuff. And it doesn't matter, because you go, well, they did what they had to do to get this house to look bigger than it really is. So declutter is a big thing. A tip on decluttering, a lot of people don't think to do this. If you have a walk-in closet, or any closet for that matter, and you're storing all seasons of clothing in there, I highly recommend you pull out anything that doesn't have to do with the season you're in. So if you are in summertime when you're selling the house, get anything that's winter related in boxes, in storage bins, out of the house, so that those closets look way bigger. Because, you know, I don't know about you, but my closet is packed down. Like, the bar is actually bending in the middle because I have a lot of clothes. I like clothes. I don't know. I'm a girl.
You're little. Your clothes can't even weigh that much.
Thank you. Well, that's when then I buy more, and then it's like because I can take up less space. But decluttering the closets will make a huge impact, believe it or not, especially on what people think, because people are already trying to see, will my shoes fit in here? Will my purses fit in here? How am I going to fit all this stuff? So get rid of that stuff. Yeah. How's that sound?
Open up the space.
Feeling it. Open up the space. Okay, I made some notes.
Show off the space.
Okay. The biggest one, and this should probably have been number one, but we're doing this in no particular order. If I was doing this in order, this would be number one. You've got to trust your real estate professional. I'm saying this selfishly because when I've had clients who wanted to list their home, I've had the gamut, right? I've had clients who, whatever you say, Lacey, I'll do it. Whatever, you know best, you're the expert, and it's a breezy process, and it's awesome, and we get the house sold pretty quickly as best I can. Then we have some other types of clients who feel like they are experts because they've watched a YouTube video from these crazy YouTubers that do videos online. I don't know any of those in my life, but who watch YouTube videos and who do a bunch of online research, who think that they are experts and they know better, and that you're just the person that they're hiring as a realtor to just get it done because they can't do it because they're not licensed. I cannot tell you how hard that makes the process. If a realtor tells you, get rid of that piece of furniture, it's taking up too much space, get rid of the piece of furniture, store it, put it at your mom's house, put it in the garage, get it out of here. If the real estate professional says the house is only going to be selling for $250 to $270, you better consider $250 as that number that you're probably going to get. And if you get anything above that, it's gravy. Don't expect your realtor to list it at $300 and work your way down to $250 because that's longer time on the market. It loses your negotiability and really makes your house look like it's undesirable, even if you didn't mean for it to be. That's what happens. Also, the buyers are just as resourceful as you are, so they're on Zillow and Redfin and Realtor.com doing their research, and they're going to see that the other neighborhood houses that have sold recently are nowhere near that 300 mark. So why does this guy think his house is worth 300? And trust me, they won't look at it because of it. So if your realtor says 250 to 270, let your realtor choose the pricing, agree upon it, and prep yourself for the lowest part of that process and that lowest part of that range so that anything above that makes you happy. Is that good? What else should you trust your realtor? Trust your realtor on timing as well. I'm going to tell you right now, I do my best to sell homes. My team does an excellent job. We're really, really quite efficient, but we can't determine the market. We can do our best. We have our crystal balls and we try to figure out what's happening with the future, but nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. So if your realtor is telling you the better time to list is going to be 4 months from now or 4 months behind us, listen. And if you put the house on the market at the wrong time of year, again, it's going to make your house and your listing more undesirable because it looks like it looks like something's wrong. Like anytime I've seen somebody that goes, I just found this amazing house on Zillow, but it's been listed for 210 days. So what's wrong with it? That's not, let me go see it. It sounds like I could get a deal. It's, so what's wrong with it? Why has it been listed for so long? So you want your house to be on as short of amount of time as possible. You want punchy, really great pricing so that people get it, they get excited, they want to buy right away. And then you want it to look good when they walk in the door. There's like a 3 or 4 step process to this. I do want to say too, and this has happened to me, so I'm only saying it because it's happened to me. If your realtor says, I want to list at, say, 250, I'm just making up numbers, 250, and you're thinking 300 the whole time, but you agree to trust your realtor and it sells immediately, the question you should be asking is, how do I thank my realtor for selling my house quickly? Not, then did we price it too low? It seems like we priced it too low because it sold so fast. Houses are going to sell quickly if you price them appropriately. Your realtor wants you to make more money because when you make money, they make money. So trust me, if they're telling you to do it lower, there's a good reason. So how's that? Am I doing okay?
Emotionally, like brace yourself.
Yeah,
for
just
a variety
brace yourself
of scenarios.
for exactly, and also just know that you're never stuck. And you always have options, and you should talk to your real estate professional about when can I get out, what are my options, like what if this guy's bothering me, what if he asks for too much in repairs, like all that stuff. You need to know your rights first. So if you trust your realtor, you can ask all these questions and they should have a good answer for you. If they don't, call me, I'll give you the right realtor to work with. So yeah. In any state, by the way. Okay, a couple of the other things, I made some notes here. It's a really good idea to get a home inspection done prior to listing the house, if your house is more than 5 or 10 years old. And the reason I say that is, we live in a house, you could have a drippy faucet that doesn't bother you because you don't even notice it. But when someone comes through with an inspection and they come back to you with, hey, it looks like the master bedroom has a drippy faucet, they're going to be asking for either money to fix it or you're going to have to fix it. And when you're trying to fix something in the nick of time and make it happen quickly, you're going to get the highest bidder, or pardon me, the highest bid, and you're going to end up paying more than you need to. So sometimes just to mitigate those issues and also alleviate any stress and pressure of like, oh my God, I don't even know if we have a good roof anymore. What are they going to ask for? What's going to come up on the inspection report? Every inspector is different. Every inspector is going to find something different. So do yourself a favor, pay for a pre-listing inspection. It's a couple $100, but it's worth it because you're going to have less of a headache during the process. You will be able to market that in the process of listing the home and let people know, already had an inspection, everything's been fixed. You can get an inspection too, but just so you know, no major issues with the house. That's going to make people get excited and not be hesitant to put in an offer.
Yeah,
and then most of the time,
make them more comfortable.
Yeah, or here's the deal. Say you find out you do need a new roof. Guess what that's going to do? It's going to eliminate you having to lower the price after somebody put an offer in and found out that you needed a new roof. So now you either got to spend $7,000 on a new roof or they're going to get $7,000 off the house, and either one of those doesn't work in your favor. So if you're about to list the house and you find out, oh my God, I need a new roof because you did the pre-listing inspection because your girl Lacey told you to do it, then you can make an adjustment up front on the price and just put it in the listing. This pricing is based on the fact that the house needs a new roof. We're disclosing it to you now. We will not go lower because of the fact that we've already adjusted for those needed improvements. And people appreciate that. You're a straight shooter. They know what they're getting into from up front. There's no surprises. You're not off the market while you're trying to negotiate this and wait for these inspections to come back. It's all up front, all done in advance.
Nice.
Is that good?
I think so.
I think that was number 1, 2, 3. I think that was 3. I have number 4. You ready? I made notes. Let me just make sure.
Roll.
Okay.
So you're the expert.
I am trying to be the expert. I have a lot to say. Make it easy to see your house. Now, a lot of us have pets and elderly parents that might live with us and kids running around, and maybe we don't want to keep our house exactly spotless all the time because, we have all of those things I just mentioned. It doesn't matter. Make your house as easy to see as possible. So, if you have pets that are home during the day that need to be walked or taken out of the house when someone comes through, figure out a way to get a neighbor, to get a pet sitting company, or find a doggy daycare and while your house is listed, come up with the money or figure it out to have them out of the house at all times, or at least with an hour's notice. So for instance, if you have a great neighbor who works from home, who's buddies with you, who's friendly with your dogs, call them, tell them, hey, listen, can I throw you $100 while we're doing the listing of the house? If I give you an hour's notice, can you come over, grab the dogs, take them for a walk so that they can be out of the house while people are seeing it? Just those little things can make a huge difference. I cannot tell you. In fact, I will tell you. I'm going to tell you anyway.
Go for it.
I had some clients. Should I shut up? Am I talking too much?
Go for it.
I had some clients recently who had 7 days. They were in town 7 days, and they had only 7 days to find a house. We spent every single day looking. There was one house that they really wanted to see. From day one of their trip, I reached out to the listing agent, reached out every single day. Every day I was told, sorry, can't see it today. Sorry, can't see it today. For whatever reason. They were working or this, or they had dogs, whatever. Couldn't see it 7 days in a row. They left town. I begged this guy. I was like, bro, they really want to see the house. Figure it out. I think they want to buy it. 7 days in a row, he said, nope, sorry, get over yourself. Nope. The 8th day, I called him and said, how about today? And he said, oh yeah, I think they can see it today. And I said, well, good news for you. One of them stayed here in hopes that they could see this house. The other one had to go back home. And now it's only going to be one of the 2 people who are buying the house that sees it, but at least we get to see it. So sure enough, we rushed over there, saw the house. They ended up loving it. They ended up putting in an offer, and they ended up buying the house. And the wife didn't get to see it because she had to leave until she got here after they already owned it. So, which is not a great experience. Like, I wouldn't want to not know what house I'm moving into. Obviously, she and her husband had a great experience and a great relationship that they trusted one another, but I want to know what furniture to buy, what furniture to bring. So don't make the mistake and make it hard for people to see your house. Figure it out. Call a neighbor. Call a pet sitting service. I think there's an app that you can use called Fetch or something, or Rover or something, that gives you pet sitting and pet people that can be in your area in 5 minutes. Do yourself a favor. Make sure it's easy to see the house, because the more people that see it, the faster it's going to sell.
Exactly.
Okay, let me look at my notes. Let's see what else I got. Okay, this is a bonus one because that was number 5. So let's recap. Right. Depersonalize, declutter, trust your realtor. And if you don't trust anybody out there, trust me, I'll get you somebody you can trust, hopefully. Make some minor upgrades or fixes or repairs before you guys list it. Even minor upgrades are never a bad idea. So if like that countertop could just be swapped out, that might elevate the price point a little bit more than you think. Make it easy to show. The bonus if you're going to do any upgrades whatsoever, make sure they're done in the right parts of the house. Now, if you trust your real estate professional, they would tell you the master bathroom and the kitchen are the two places that you should be spending your money if you're going to do any upgrades. If you have a pool, make sure the pool's cleaned out. But more than ever, it's about those upgrades. Your bonus tip here is if you're going to spend any money, do it only in those two areas. And the only other third area would be if you have really crappy floor, like horrible carpet or ugly tile, that would be a third area. But really, if you have a nice kitchen and a nice master bath, most people can see, oh, I don't mind putting a new carpet, or I don't mind replacing this flooring, because flooring is not as scary as the idea of trying to rebuild a kitchen or rebuild a bathroom. So that's my bonus tip. So I gave you 6, maybe like 8 actually. I don't even know what I gave you.
Damn thorough.
Give you a lot. I'm sorry. I've had a little bit too much caffeine today, and I'm just running on high.
People want to know these things.
I hope so. But really, the bottom line is we know amazing real estate professionals all around the nation that we've worked with hand in hand to do this. I do like 90% relocation, thanks to you and thanks to my YouTube channel. So many of you want to move to Vegas. This is what I do every day. I work with people who are from somewhere else, moving here, and we have to figure out how to make both sides work for the equation. So call the pro who's done it. Don't call somebody who hasn't. And seriously, if you call me, I'm going to make sure you're connected with someone that's credible in your state. I think I need to stop drinking coffee.
You think you did an awesome job.
Oh my goodness. Thanks.
So guys, Lacey did great as usual.
Thank you.
So guys, remember to get a hold of her, the link is going to be down below. You can fill out that form. She can help you in the process. If you don't have a realtor yet and wherever you live and you need someone to help you sell there, she can help you with that. When you're getting ready to come here, she can help you with that process too, okay?
I'm just a helper.
You are.
I just like to help people.
Exactly.
Just want to help them live their best Las Vegas life. That's my goal.
You and me both.
Are we doing it? I think we're high five on us. We're doing it.
Alrighty guys, so link down below, fill the form out, get in touch with Lacey. She'll be happy to help you in your process of moving here to Southern Nevada. Thanks for coming on this channel.
Thanks, Jacob.
That's gonna be it for this video. I am Jacob. This is My Life in Vegas.